All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into this next game. This next matchup set for Tuesday night. Sacramento Kings visiting the Oklahoma City Thunder. This game set at 8 p.m. Line opened up at 228 over under. OKC giving up 3. It has since moved to over under down to 226.5, and OKC giving up 5.5 points. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at this matchup real quick, guys. So, when you're talking about these two teams, injury report wise, your Sacramento Keegan Murray is questionable. Murray's battling a left calf soreness and it's unknown if he's going to be active for Tuesday night's matchup versus the Thunder. Malik Monk's still out and Kevin Huerter's still out. For OKC, Gordon Hayward out. He missed the last contest with left leg soreness and will not face the Kings on Tuesday. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's questionable. All right, he's missed the previous 4 games with a right quad contusion, but it's likely he will take the court on Tuesday in the game against the Kings. And Jalen Williams is also questionable. He's been absent the last 4 games with a left ankle sprain and is undetermined if he'll be available for this game. When you're talking about these two teams, the Sacramento Kings have been in a decent shape as they've won 7 of their last 12 games overall, and they will be eager to build some momentum after blowing past the Nets in a 107-77 road win on Sunday night. All right, now when you're looking at OKC, meanwhile, the Thunder were in a bit of a rut as they were on a 3-game slide before they snapped out of it with a 121-118 road win over the Hornets on Sunday. Okay, but remember, they have been playing like without their best players. SGA is their best player, man, and Jalen Williams is very important what they do out there at OKC. So when you're looking at these two teams head to head, Sacramento owns them. It's 8-2 straight up. 7-2-1 against the spread. Sacramento is, and 6 to the over, 3 to the under, and 1 push in the last 10 games. These two teams have played about 3 times this year. Sacramento won the first 2 at home, and then in OKC won the last game back in February, 127-113. OKC did cover that game, the 3.5, and the game went over. Last 2 times these two teams have played, the game has gone over the minimum of 239.5. All right. And this line right now is set all the way down at 227. Last time it was this low, it still went over. All right. That was way back in February 8th of 2022. All right. But anyway, let's keep going right now. When you're looking at these two teams against the spread as away underdog, Sacramento comes in 14-8 against the spread, and as a home favorite, OKC is 19-12. All right, now this game is very important to both of these two teams because of the fact that they are still in the battle of the Western Conference playoff fight. You know what I mean? Like OKC's 1 game back from Minnesota. All right, as far as being in second place. And Sacramento, they are 1 game back from the Lakers and from being in the 8th spot in the play-in, and only 2 games from New Orleans. Heck, they're 3 games out from trying to get out of the play-in. So the Western Conference is tight right now. This is going to be a playoff battle, a playoff fight. I anticipate to see a great matchup tonight, man. Great matchup. So when you're looking at over-unders in this situation, you got Sacramento as an away underdog. They're 8 to the over, 13 to the under with 1 push. And as a home favorite, OKC is 14 to the over, 15 to the under with 2 pushes. All right. So if you're looking at the last 10 games these teams have played, Sacramento's 5-5 straight up. They're 6-4 against the spread, and they're 2-8, 2 to the over, 8 to the under in their last 10 games. They played 2 straight unders, and then it was over, and then under, over, and then 5 unders. Okay. So as of late, they've been kind of hit or miss, up and down. They're 2-1 against the spread in their last 3, and they're 1-2 straight up in their last 3 games. When you're looking at OKC is also 5-5 in their last 10, 3-7 against the spread in their last 10, and 7 to the over, 3 to the under in their last 10 games. They're coming off of 5 game road stint, man. That's not a good spot. That is not a good spot at all. Okay, and this is their 5th game in 5th game in 7 nights. Wow. 4th game in 6 nights. Like that's a lot of games. That's a lot of playing. I don't care how young you are. All right, and then when you're talking about Sacramento, heck, they're in the same spot. This is their 5th game in 7 nights, 4th game in 5 nights. All right, so they've been running around a lot too. They just flew all the way from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? And they were all on the East Coast traveling. It's just it's a lot going on for these two teams, man. Let's go ahead and let's go look a little bit deeper. So when you're talking about what they've been doing their last 3 games, Sacramento's averaging 105.3 points per game and giving up 99.3 points per game, whereas OKC's only averaging 111 points per game and giving up 126.3 points per game. Now remember, last 3 games for OKC were Charlotte, Indiana, and Boston. And then if you go further back, Philly and New York. So they've been playing a murderer's row a little bit. Sacramento, Brooklyn, yeah, okay. Boston, yeah, they're one of the best teams. They are the best team in the NBA. All right, and then the New York Knicks. So like they've been playing some tough teams as well, man. If I'm going to look at this game, all right, and I'm going to consider this game, the first thing I got to understand is the Kings have won each of their last 8 night games against the Thunder. The Kings have failed to cover the spread in each of their last 7 games against opponents who are on the first leg of back-to-back. And the Kings' last 7 games against opponents who are on the first leg of back-to-back have gone over the total points line. And then when I look at OKC, the Thunder have won 8 of their last 9 home games against Western Conference opponents. The home team has covered the spread in each of the Thunder's last 6 games, and each of the Thunder's last 13 games against Pacific Division opponents have gone over the total points line. So what am I looking at here, man? I'm looking at OKC and the over. I liked it better when the points was lower. 5.5 is kind of dangerous, so I might get some juice on that. But I really do like the Thunder to come out tonight and go ahead and get the W. I also do like this game to go over the total. All right.